The calendar has finally struck May, and I'm in the mountains of North Carolina. On the last one, you saw me get close to a goblin turkey, but ultimately the rain drove him silent and me out of the woods. But on this one, I'm headed right back into where I lost him. Good morning. Contrary to how it normally goes for me, we were right on time this morning. So that's good. I've even got a little to-go cup of coffee here. Unfortunately for us, we're in a cloud right now. And it seems as though the turkey might be as well, so I think that might hinder the gobbling a little bit this morning. Honestly, if I was a turkey, I'd just stay in the tree until the fog lifted here, because I can't really even see anything. A lot of moisture in the air. I don't think they're going to gobble too well on the limb, but it is supposed to clear up at a certain point, so I'm working my way back to this high point that I listened on to try and roost last night. Probably just get there and listen, and hopefully we don't have to wait too long until we start hearing gobbles. But it is a beautiful morning, we'll say that. Fog is pretty cool, even though if it hinders gobbling activity. But if I was a tom, I would stay in the tree till this, especially if I was a tom by myself. I'm staying in the tree until this fog clears, because even if you pitch down somewhere where you feel safe, where you feel like you can see a lot, like if you pitch down into this open meadow here, normally a turkey would probably feel pretty safe. They can see 360 degrees around them. They know nothing can get them. But when it's foggy like this, I can't even see half of the field here. So I think eventually, especially once the fog clears, I think we'll hear a gobble. I still think we might hear one in the fog, but if he gobbles in the fog, it may only be like one or two times. That's my prediction. I'm up here where I can hear a bunch, so in all directions. So probably just gonna sit tight until I hear something. And if the fog clears and we don't hear anything, then I may start working this road back a little bit further, calling. Eventually, the fog starts to lift, and I hear a tom gobble a long ways out. Just gobbled again. Somewhere over there. Let's get close to him. By God, look at that. I start working my way towards him, but he goes silent on me. I gotta be close to him. I don't really have a move right now. Honestly, just need to wait for him to gobble again. Set up somewhere down here. Just a little bit too open down here for me to make a move really anywhere without the risk of spooking him, because I don't know exactly where he is. So hopefully he gives us a gobble here at some point. I think by 9 a.m. fog's supposed to clear. I think it's like 8 o'clock now, so hopefully, just hopefully he gives us one, lets us know where he's at, then we can continue to hunt him. I think if these crows keep going like this, with this sun popping out, I feel like he's gonna gobble again at some point. I'm tempted to try and crawl up there to the point of the ridge and hit a call. I gotta think that he's got hens with him, or maybe he's just doing his own thing. Not really worried about a hen, but I could hit a call and he could just completely lose his mind. So, I don't really know. I feel like it's too risky to move right now. And I do think he's gonna gobble again on his own. It's like 8:30. Sun has popped out. It's pretty nice, honestly. I imagine he's just probably got some hens somewhere around here. Strutting and drumming and spitting. This wasn't the only turkey that I've heard so far, then I might be a little bit more aggressive, but the last thing I want to do is spook him, so we're just gonna sit tight. I feel like he's gonna make himself known at some point. I've got 2 jakes and 2 strutting toms. Over here on private, but they're walking right at me. The toms are too fired up to even care, but these jakes definitely see me. Yep. Them jakes definitely see me, but they're too stupid to really know what to do. Alright, well, that might have been the birds we were hearing this morning. Also don't know, there could be another one in here. I mean, there's definitely another one on public yesterday. I successfully spooked probably 2 or 3 hens. Those jakes definitely saw me, they just didn't really know what to do. But those toms could not have been bothered. They were duking it out amongst themselves. I'm not sure if we'll be able to call them over here, but from where I did call last, I don't think they could have heard me, so I'm gonna peek back over the rise here and see if I can get eyes on them again. Probably just watch them for as long as I can and hit a call, and if they respond real aggressive to it and start heading this way, then I'm gonna drop back, get into a setup on that hill. bird's gonna come in. I was out there calling to the two toms that I had seen. Oh man, we're about to get hit with some rain here. I was out there calling, looking over, trying to see if I could spot those other toms. And I saw the two of them, and then sitting there calling. This one gobbles just like 150 yards. I look to my right, and he's standing right there. And I think he might have seen something, because he ain't gobbled since, but he was working this way. I eased back down, and he was still strutting. He's probably working this way. I just don't know where he's going to pop up at. Not an ideal situation, but I'm hoping he comes around the low side over here and I can pivot a little bit. He didn't just come right frickin' in. In a cornfield. In a freaking cornfield. Where even am I, dude? This is the most insane place I've ever hunted. I'm at a loss for words. Truly at a loss for words. I mean, I was set up on this tree right here. I knew this turkey was coming, and I was just like looking for him to pop up. And I had my hand on my camera because I was going to try to zoom in before he got away. But sure as shoot if he didn't pop up just right there, man. This was the last thing he saw, and he honestly, like, he gave me just enough time. Like, I wasn't ready. I had my hand here, and gun was up, but it still wasn't, my head wasn't down on the bead, and he first popped up,
I was like, oh my gosh, he's right here. I had to take my hand off the camera, turn the safety off, then get down on my gun. He had just started walking away and fired off a shot, and it was, I mean, a clean shot. 1, 2, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 30, 31. I mean, about a 30-yard shot, which is what I thought it was, but oh, dude, that was just like, I crept up. I think I was over here more, but pretty much to right here, and I was just trying to look down into where those turkeys were down there, and they had gobbled, and I thought I heard another gobble, and I couldn't really tell where it was. I just kind of assumed it was down in there. I was here calling, heard like a gobble that's I couldn't quite place, then heard these turkeys gobble, and so I just started cutting real hard at them, yelping real hard at them, and never got these two to gobble again. But sun come up right on top of that hill and gobble right, I mean just gobble right at me, straight line. This is probably 150 yards, just gobbled right at me there. And I mean, he was coming. I was stuck standing up here, and the sun must have just been in his eyes enough, because it was hitting that hillside pretty hard. The sun must have just been in his eyes enough so that he didn't really know what I was, because he gave me enough time to ease my way down, and then I just army crawled back until I got over the hill and was calling on my way back, called a little bit while I was there, and he never gobbled for me. I was hoping he'd give me a little bit of warning as to where he was going to pop out at. But he even, like, he definitely saw me standing here. The sun was probably in his eyes just enough to where he couldn't tell what I was. Maybe just thought I was the hen, honestly. Because he stopped and he was sitting there staring at me while I was standing straight up for a long time. And then he finally just kind of started meandering again, pop strut again. And then I got all the way down, and he was just like, I knew he was coming. Hop that fence, hop the private fence right there, and then just came all the way, man. Like, it's never, they never quite do it that easy. Especially, like, I mean, I had just spooked so many turkeys right there. I just spooked all those hens. Those jakes definitely saw me. The 2 times probably saw me, but they honestly didn't care at all. This sun came out of nowhere. I didn't even know this turkey was in this field here, in this meadow, pasture, whatever the hell you want to call it. And I don't know if these are the turkeys that I heard gobbling this morning. All of these turkeys were on private. The one I was on yesterday was definitely on public, and he was down, like, I'm almost certain he's probably down in one of these bowls here. So I don't even know where the turkey came from, but that's pretty insane. Well, I think we're like 3.5, maybe 4 miles in here. So I figure if you walk that far, you're bound to run into turkeys at some point. We're not even really anywhere close to where we had that encounter yesterday. So I'm not even sure if this is the same bird, but he's one that wanted to do it, that's for sure. I don't know if he picked me on this tree, or if he got up and over and he didn't see the hen and then just kind of started to, I think he probably saw me. Maybe not at first, because he popped up and over, and I think he was just like head up looking for the hen. And then I moved my hand, took my safety off, put the bead on him, got him. Oh my God, dude. That shot was for sure rushed. Because, I mean, if he had taken 2 more steps the other direction, he would have been out of my life, probably. Or I would have had to stand up to get him. I mean, like, what a freaking sick place to hunt turkeys, for turkeys to live. And there's more than I thought there were, apparently. I think I've only, up to this point when I spotted those birds, I thought I had only heard 1 gobbler. But it seems like there's a few running around. I mean, 2 still alive over there on private. Don't seem like they have any problem crossing the fence there, because this one didn't even give a second thought to it. I don't know if I would have been, because when I was running back here, because that turkey was coming in. When I was running back here to get set up, like I don't even think I had camera on the tripod. Yeah, nothing was set. I kind of was running back this way calling and was over there a little bit, and he kind of quartered over there a little bit, and it would have been ideal honestly if he had just popped out down there and then maybe started working this line up. I would have gotten we got him. That's all that matters. I don't even know why I'm talking about this. We got him, and it wasn't particularly what's the word? It's a little unorthodox. Not typically how I want to be set up. Just right off of a wide open field. Him, as soon as he pops up, he's in range. That's not super ideal, but you know, we got him. Just a freaking killer hunt. May 1st. Happy May, everybody. Still gotta get on the way up there. It's a bad day to not know where my turkey toad is. My arms are untired, but onward, as they say. I can't get over this place.
Beautiful May is here at last, and we kicked it off in the best way possible. But now it's time to head to West Virginia to keep the tour rolling. On the next episode,
I'm going to meet up with Cole. He says he's got dinner ready for me and a bed to sleep in, so kind of just frothing at the mouth.
I'm meeting up with Cole Booth in the Untamed in West Virginia.
Probably walk straight down that trail if he's gonna come.
And the By God State treats us mighty fine.